Welcome to another draft here at Benalish Dad. So, pretty disappointing slate. Until, of course, you get a Trollbred Guardian, which is almost certainly going to be my pick. I can't even see a second choice here. Anyway, Gutterbones is fine. It really, a Rakdos deck will definitely play it, but I'm not taking it early. Bankrupt in Blood. I'm just going to say it's unplayable with creepy art. The Lizrog, unless you have the Shark Crab where you actively want to take +1/+1 counters off of cards, I just don't think it's worth taking. So we might get lucky with a Wrecking Beast or a Rebel Bolt Runner for on color. The Lizrog probably will wheel as well. Rester's Admonition, I would first pick that. I don't think I'd be thrilled to do so, but I would take it. Okay, interesting choice here right off the bat. So we have End-Raise Forerunners, which is just a beater, but you do need to be able to figure out how to get there. 8 mana is a lot of mana. I actually had it in a Gruul deck and it never made it out of the sideboard. But in terms of what else I would take here, there's really nothing. I mean, the fact that it's on color with the Trollbred Guardian is nice, and I think it's just a pretty easy pick here. Let's see. Interesting how someone take an uncommon over it, which is very doable. That I would definitely not. That is not too surprising at all. Okay, Cindervines, a sideboard tech card to kill things, artifacts or enchantments, which is relevant given the number of powerful enchantments. I think Grotesque Demise is the most powerful card in the pack. There's nothing so good in blue or red where I mean, Gravelhide Goblin is a fine 2-drop, but I'm not writing home about it. Grotesque Demise is the stronger card. Okay, let's reorder things. Because we have a Rakdos Fire. Wow, mouse, get it together. There we go. Okay, whew. Rakdos Fire Wielder in Rakdos colors, or a second Grotesque Demise. Looking at Minister of Obligation, Final Payment, all good cards. Makes me think that Orzhov might be open, because I don't really see red, don't really see blue. So yeah, we'll take 2 Grotesque Demises. Ooh, and a Blade Juggler, yeah. I think it's a pretty easy pick here. Definitely leaning towards white too with a scene. I mean, they're playable cards. Very Duelist, which is playable, but I'm not dying to take it home. Okay. Undercity Scavenger, I think, is a good card. It's you really want to kill something with Afterlife or something you don't really care about that has done its duty. So yeah, this Mortal Wormquill, it's a good name. Temple of Ripken, Baltimore, I presume, Underdog 1, Steeler Steven, Mike, and Benalish Dad. Okay, so wow, so Clan Guildmage and wow, okay, this is interesting here. So we really saw that is a astonishingly late skewer the critics, and I would happily go into a Rakdos deck. Clan Guildmage was a powerhouse for me, but it's funny, after seeing those first 2 cards, I really haven't seen a whole bunch of Gruul. Probably Skewer the Critics is a safer pick here than Final Payment, even if I thought white was a little more open, just because I can still go green. If that Clan Guildmage wheels, that would be astonishing. Okay, so here's the pack I opened. I was kind of hoping to get the 3/3 Rebel Bolt Runner. I don't see it, so it kind of makes me think that is not for me. Spear Spewer, Raptor Demon, and the Rakdos Guildgate. Let's take the Spear Spewer just in case we are supposed to be Rakdos. Somebody will probably be Gruul at the table, which will be fine. Hopefully we can get Footlight Fiends and Blade Jugglers. Wow. Maybe this was this the pack I opened? Maybe this was the pack I opened with the Rebel Belt Runner. So Rebel Belt Runner is the best if we end up being Gruul. Active Treason is fine, but replaceable. Let's take the Rebel Belt Runner and just kind of keep ourselves a little more open. Okay, so Scorch. So now it looks a little more like a little more gruely, which is fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think Rebel Slinger is the card I will pick. Sagittarius Volley is a great sideboard card, but for burning a bunch of mid-levels. Okay, Rakdos Roustabout. Huh. Let's take the Roustabout. So this is where I don't really know how many Spear Spewers a Rakdos deck wants, but Axebane Beast. So this is a really interesting, just kind of all somewhere in these colors. I always forget with this. It's not Naya, that's with white. Okay. Okay, so let's just do a quick sort by color. Okay, the Clan Guildmage also did not go around, which I thought was really interesting. Electro Dominance, I think, is probably the safest pick. It was a little underwhelming, but it was fine. I'll probably get one of these two back if I do end up in Gruul. Let's just board out the black for now. We'll board out Rakdos. I still have some time. You got Spear Spewer. Okay, so my Rakdos is pretty good. Okay. So Electro Dominance is the safest pick. We can also go heavier into Gruul. We did not see that Clan Guildmage. If we're looking at Rakdos, okay, Biomance's Plague White, another Skewer, and a Clan Crusher. Trumpeter. So hopefully I'll get one of these two on the wheel. Probably the Trumpeter. Okay, looks like I accidentally took the Skewer there a little early because my mouse is a little funny. Wow, Shark Crab. Delightful. Oof, okay. Seraphim Hybrid is just like one of my absolute positively favoritist cards. So because we could always try to get some guild gates for just splash grotesque demises. And this is the third pick, so the people on our left are clearly not in green. Let's take the hybrid here. Let's take the growth chain. Oh wow, and the Burning Tree Vandal. At some point I do need to commit. It's just a great 2/2. Just a great little 2/2. I feel okay, Scorchmark or the Sylvan Brush Strider as the 3. See, interesting how the black here isn't great. I'm not really seeing Footlight Fiends. Well, but I'm still seeing Seraphim Hybrids. So we'll see how greedy my wheel attempt was. I'm going to pass on the class of the guild pack because frankly it wasn't that good. I've really enjoyed Stormstrike. Wait, what? That was supposed to be a Seraphim hybrid. That makes me very sad, but oh well. I should probably be, since if my mouse is going to break, or a Jav Locket. Makes me sad. Okay. Rakdos Guildgate here helps me play my Grotesque Demises, which is probably going to be worth it. I don't really want Spike Wheel Acrobat. It's not really a Gruul card. The Rebel Slinger is very replaceable. Take the Guildgate. Definitely want a locket of some kind. It's possible I should have taken the Electrodominance and we can just... Okay, there's a bad 2-drop, but sometimes you need bad 2-drops. See if I can get that Savage Smash on the wheel, or if a gate deck got greedy. Or if I got greedy trying to wheel it. Burn Bright is probably not in my main. Wow, look at that. Soul just isn't really enough. Wonder if I waffled too long and I let too many other people get into Gruul. Now we're all fighting over the Savage Smashes. I'm really sad I accidentally took Orzhov Locket over. I'll take a Mammoth Spider. Be the controlling. Late Dovin Acuity. It's weird, but hopefully the person I write in Azorius or whoever was cutting it. So we can be a little more controlling, especially if we get another. So maybe we look for an Open the Gates. We look for Rakdos Guild Gate. Scuttlegator is not the world's greatest card, but it's not the most embarrassing either. Okay, so we definitely want a Locket, a playable Locket, not an Orzhov Locket. I would take Rakdos. I would take a Rakdos Locket. Interesting, after all of that black, it kind of dried up. I was hoping for late Plague Whites. I don't know. Interesting draft. Hey, look, a second chance at Orzhov Locket. That was sarcasm. I'm not sure if that carried. Oh, I would have had all the Spear Spewers I needed. I wouldn't mind if there's a free Simic. I would take that. Okay. Frenzy, Eric's Grasping Throw. Okay. Probably I think Frenzied Eric's is a great card. I do like the Tome. 1, 2, 3 triggers for it. I'm not going to take it this early. Eric's is better than Axebane, and I might be able to get that Rakdos on the wheel. So we'll see how. Ugh! Is this a Stone Cold Bagel? This is ugly. Spike Wheel Acrobat is the blah choice, 5/2. A Gyre Engineer, a splash to enable the splash and the ramp, question mark. Wow. That's a disappointing one. Okay, we have a Simic Guildgate, or we have a good 4-drop, and we're a little low on playables, so I think I just have to take the 4-drop that demands an answer. Still have a Rakdos kind of queued up on the wheel. I'm really sad I'm missing that 2-drop. Yeah, so we're kind of, this is a more mid-range, upper range sort of deck. Okay, so I think this is a pretty easy Savage Smash here. Probably won't get anything on the wheel. Maybe a Guildgate, maybe. But I don't really like Daggercaster if you don't have the gimmick to give it Death Touch. So yeah, we'll take a Savage Smash. Interesting seeing that. Wow. Well, this is interesting. I think Zertog Goblin. Our 2-drops are weak enough. So Hana Wayfinder I actually do like, even though it's not card advantage. It is pretty good card filtering. Gruul Guildgate and a Gruul Locket. I'm feeling the Locket. We're a little more controlling. Nice little on color, helps us get to our end raise forerunners. And open the gates, of course, would be fabulous, but we'd still grab a Rakdos Guild gate in a heartbeat. Still hoping for that from the pack I opened. Play Juggler, what are you? Okay, so the question is here. We have Simic Guildgate just as a freebie to help out the Steeple Creeper. A Gravelhide Goblin is a better 2-drop. Blade Juggler is there just to mock me, but fine, whatever. I mean, it's fine. I mean, Gravelhide is better than Territorial Boar, but it's not so much better, where just kind of the chance of getting Steeple Creeper to jump over things is probably better. It's really annoying seeing that Blade Juggler, though. Okay, oh wow, okay, the Rebel Belt Runner, I will take that. Just a solid 3 mana 3/3 will do just fine. Okay, I was kind of hoping for one of the guild gates. I think this is the pack with it. A Steeple Creeper, Brush Strider. I think if we're going a little more controlling, we'll just have a nice generic 4-drop. And the gates aren't going to make it around. Yeah, okay. Smeltwort Ignis, I think is maybe a sideboard if I'm facing a really, I'm not even sure if I'd even would ever board it in. Yeah, okay, I definitely want the Rakdos Guildgate here. Rebel Belt Runner is great, but improving my mana with the Grotesque Nemises is much better. Okay, looks like we have a couple of cuts to make. This is definitely a 17 land deck, just FYI. Take a pointless rare. Wow, this is a great. I feel great about Rebel Belt Recluse. It's just a beater in the deck. Okay, probably of these Scuttlegator. Free playable 2-drop? Well, found my lane-ish. Did I lose a 2-drop? Sort. Okay. Rebel Slinger is a little soft. Yep, so we got control, we got good early removal, and electro dominance. One more cut. Probably Storm Strike is the weakest. I do like, I mean, it is great on the front foot, and we're not attacking. I mean, when you have a 4/4 Frenzied Erranx, and you have a fair amount of, well, not that much in speed removal, I guess just a Grotesque Nemises. Okay, and then we bring in 3 Guild Gates. Mostly green, especially the triple green. Probably two additional swamps to bring us there. Not the strongest mana base. This is 3, so 17 lands plus a Gruul Locket. 7/7/4 on the 4 for the Grotesque. We can drop one black. No, I think I like that, especially without any open the gates or anything. So yeah. Combine groups, sort by CMC. Okay, here's to luck with the Gruel number 5 in a row. Thanks for watching Benalish Dad.